We will shift now on active mode. That means we can conduct our operations against the CPP and PA. We can do now our mandate of protecting the people and securing the communities, as well as taking care of our own people too. Sayang nga lang, nakakalungkot at yung gains ng 6 na buwan na merong unilateral ceasefire from both sides, marami tayong mga positive developments. Kaya lang, unfortunately, the last 4 days were really frustrating and disdainful because while Fidel Agcawili was announcing that the NDF, CPP, and NPA will continue the ceasefire, the NPAs on the ground have been attacking our soldiers, especially those who are not armed. In fact, we lost one Second Lieutenant Miguel Victor Alejo. 3 soldiers were killed, unarmed, while doing tree planting in Isabela. And then another 3 soldiers, while withdrawing their subsistence allowance for the troops, were also ambushed in Bukidnon. And then another 2 were abducted in Sultan Kudarat, and another 1 was abducted in Surigao del Norte. So, while they announced na they will withdraw the ceasefire by February 8, pero January 30, sunod-sunod na itong mga atrocities. And it's sort of a deception. But long before that, sunod-sunod na rin yung pagsunog nila sa mga equipment, vehicles, ng mga businessmen at iba pang mga merong farm plantation. So this is probably the last straw for the president na dinicide niyang i-terminate na unilateral ceasefire. But then rest assured na the AAP and the whole defense establishment will continue to support the peace negotiation so that we can find the ultimate solution, the permanent peaceful solution of this conflict.
But sir, the offensive will not totally compromise the peace talks, will it not?
Not really, because mayroon namang mga experience tayo na ang peace negotiation ay nagko-continue kahit walang ceasefire na existing. Pero mas maganda sana yung environment kung mayroong ceasefire, especially kung mayroong bilateral ceasefire.
Paano po yung confidence building measures?
Well, ang ating gobyerno ay palaging flexible. In fact, hanggang sa pwedeng makapag-bend yung gobyerno natin, ginagawa niyan para lang mag-force natin yung peace. Depende rin yan sa competence at initiative, competence building measure initiative ng NDF, CPP, and PA.
Sir, anong oras may effectivity tonight no ceasefire or suspension?
The President made the announcement about 3 p.m. this afternoon. So that is actually the effectivity, the official. Yes, yes.
So sir, tantamount ba yung inyong alert status sa pagsasabi na magiging offensive move na ulit tayo against the rebels?
Yes, you don't have to worry about the AP. We are always prepared. May mga contingency plan tayo sa lahat ng mga nangaganap.
Secretary?
Yes.
What is the mood of the President when he learned about this time?
Galit siya. Frustrated siya, disappointed siya dahil nangyayari ito. Kaya nga niya nasabi na ayaw niya ng patayan, pero kung pinapatay na lang yung mga sundalo ko, sabi niya din na itigil na natin itong ceasefire. At yun ang naging last straw. Yung 3 sundalo na nakasakay sa motor, pumunta sila sa Malaybalay para kunin yung pagkain ng mga katropa nila, inambos sila. Ngayon, gusto pang baliktarin ng NPA na nag-ooperate daw yung 3 na yun against them. Ang baril lang naman nila ay 45, di ba?
At nakasibilyan sila.
Nakasibilyan sila. Yung pinambaril sa kanila, M16 saka AK-47. So, talagang, provocation ito. Talagang, this is just wrong for them to do that, to kill. Hindi naman nag-operate sa kanila. At saka, meron pa silang ceasefire eh. 10 pa man, sa 10 pa, di ba?
Yes, sir.
The effectivity of their ceasefire is still 10 February na in-announce nila. But they started attacking already as early as 2 days, 3 days ago.
But is it clear in the statements of the President that while he lifted the ceasefire, the talks will continue?
Wala naman siyang sinabing itigil yung usapan. So, umaasa pa rin si Secretary Dorisa na kasama namin kanina that it will continue. Ang sabi naman niya, because she has been participating in the peace process for a long time, sabi niya, even before, we have been talking peace, even if ceasefire was not declared by both sides.
What's the possibility of reinstatement of the ceasefire along the way?
Ay, ano pa rin niya, kaya nga ang nilalakad ng ating peace negotiator is a bilateral ceasefire para magkaroon tayo ng mekanismo. There's a mechanism para makontrol natin yung actions ng both sides. Ha, di ba?
The military to go back to barracks. They mentioned 500 barriers.
That is impossible. That yung sabing nilang controlled areas nila, they have no controlled areas over the Philippines. Because,
Joint ceasefire deal, a little challenge.
yeah, kasi gusto nila meron silang sariling area. But the people there, tanungin nyo yung mga tao na nagbabakwit sila pag bumababa sila ng, if they go down with their firearms, the people will evacuate and go to the towns and seek help from the police or the military. So what controlled areas are they talking about?
Talk while fighting tayo.
Yeah, talk while fighting.
Sir, ano yung directives natin sa mga commanders natin on the ground, especially sa